Hello, myself Sandeep Gangwar. Today I am going to discuss the word or the topic is semiconductor. Semiconductor. Okay. The topic is semiconductor, and before the discussion of semiconductor, I would like to add some point about the material conductor and insulator. Okay. Actually, what we have three types of material. First one is the conductor, second one is the insulator, and third one is the semiconductor. So the topic of today is the third one, that is semiconductor. Actually, we have conductor, and the conductor material shows the conductivity, and this conductivity is due to presence of free electrons. It shows conductivity due to presence of free electrons. And we have another type of material, that is insulator. It doesn't shows any conductivity. It means no conductivity, just because of there is no free charge electrons, no free charge particles. There is no free electrons or free charge particles. Actually, free electrons is free charge particles, that shows conductivity. We have free electrons, so it shows conductivity. We doesn't have any free electrons, any free charge particle, so here no conductivity. So we have two types of material. One is the insulator and another is the conductor. Now we want something different. We want a third type of material that shows both property of conductivity and insulator properties. So we define a third material that shows both properties of conductor properties and also insulator properties. So now we have semiconductor material. It shows both phenomena, conductivity phenomena and insulating phenomena. It is defined as something like this. We have semiconductor, and this semiconductor shows conductivity, and no conductivity. No conductivity. The condition for conductivity is temperature should not equal to 0 Kelvin. 0 Kelvin is known as absolute temperature. Let I write here. 0 Kelvin is defined as absolute temperature. Okay. So semiconductor shows conductivity when temperature is not equal to 0 Kelvin. But when temperature equal to 0 Kelvin or material or device are at absolute temperature, then there is no conductivity. So here it shows a property of insulator, and here it shows a property of conductor. So we can say semiconductor are type of material that shows both properties of conductors properties and insulator properties. Now we are going to discuss the type of semiconductor, and it is the important. Why it is important? Because it shows number of number of questions using these type or using this base, and it is the base of semiconductor. We have two types of semiconductor. First one is intrinsic semiconductor. Intrinsic semiconductor, and another one is extrinsic semiconductor. Okay, we have two types of semiconductor. First one is intrinsic semiconductor, second one is extrinsic semiconductor. Intrinsic semiconductor is the purest form of semiconductor, it is pure semiconductor, pure semiconductor, but it shows small conductivity, less conductivity. It shows small conductivity, small conductivity, because there are less free charge particles, and due to less free charge particles, it shows small conductivity value. So small conductivity, it means small current, and we using small current we can't define further device. So we define another type of material, that is extrinsic semiconductor, and this extrinsic semiconductor is defined or manufactured using intrinsic semiconductor. When we add add doping in intrinsic semiconductor, then another type of semiconductor is formed, that is known as extrinsic semiconductor. Now the process is doping. What is doping? Actually, doping is a process of adding impurities in intrinsic semiconductor. What actually we are doing in intrinsic semiconductor? We are adding something some other type of material that shows another properties, and we define another material, that is extrinsic semiconductor. And this doping phenomena can be done in two ways. First one is the trivalent doping. Trivalent doping. And another one is the pentavalent doping. Why it is called trivalent doping? Because here we are adding intrinsic semiconductor and third group of periodic table. We are adding intrinsic semiconductor with third group of periodic table. Now here it is known as pentavalent. Why it is known as pentavalent doping? Because we are adding intrinsic semiconductor with fifth group of periodic table. We have some material in fifth group and we have some material in third group. We are adding both in intrinsic semiconductor, and intrinsic semiconductor is fourth group element. So what actually we are doing? We are doing third group plus fourth group, and what we are doing here, fifth group plus fourth group. Now after the process of trivalent doping, we define another type of material known as p-type semiconductor. P-type semiconductor. And in pentavalent doping we have another type of material known as n-type semiconductor. N-type semiconductor. Now we have three important types of semiconductor material. First one is the intrinsic semiconductor. I write here A. Second one is the p-type semiconductor, that is I write here B, and third one is the n-type semiconductor, I write C here. We have three types of important materials: intrinsic semiconductor, p-type semiconductor, and n-type semiconductor. And in the discussion of p-type semiconductor, we will see the property of p-type semiconductor, how it shows majority and minority, and same process in n-type semiconductor we can define majority and minority. It is the another topic. Okay, so here in today class we have discussed that semiconductor, what the basic semiconductor, the type of semiconductor, and the process of doping. What is doping? Doping is a process of adding impurity in intrinsic semiconductor. That I write here. It is a process of adding impurities in intrinsic semiconductor. In intrinsic semiconductor here, and doping is the by default name. We can add another impurity and anywhere in any material, but here we can write the word intrinsic semiconductor and impurities of process of adding. This doping is also done in a three-way process, that is moderate doping, that is low level doping, and that is high level doping. It is not our topic of discussion, so we have discussed the process doping, trivalent doping, and we have now p-type semiconductor, we have pentavalent doping, now we have n type of semiconductor. It is all about the basic of semiconductor, and there is lot of discussion about the semiconductor we will discuss further. I hope you enjoy this session. Thank you so much.